The buccal massage is said to help sculpt your face, help you glow, and relieve jaw and headache pain.
Kathy Paskova, founder of Sheer Aesthetics, joins us now to give us a complete guide to the buccal massage. When I first heard about buccal fat, I heard people were having it removed.
To get that,
that real sculpted look. But you really don't have to go that far, correct?
Yes, you can absolutely go very alternatively and naturally by having the buccal massage, which is a natural way of sculpting the face and removing the tension, which gives a very nice definition of the jaws and the cheekbones too, and really lifts up the whole face, opens up the eye area, beneficial for the whole complex of the face for sure.
Okay, because we're watching you do this, and this is an exterior and internal massage, correct?
That's correct. So the massage is done throughout the mouth. So you're massaging the cheeks inside and out, and really can focus so much deeper on certain facial muscles, and you can remove the stagnation, the tension. A lot of people are carrying a lot of tension due to stress, like how they eat, on which side they sleep more. So it really, we can focus on that tension and removes it, which gives this nice contour at the end of the massage.
Is the buccal massage a new concept, or has it been around for a while?
It has been, so it became very popular in the States in the early 2020s. It's been popular more in Europe since 2010, but really actively people are looking for it in the past couple of years. I hear more and more people are watching and listening to podcasts. So people have the desire to have their natural look by not going further and having surgeries, just having it through facial massages, which is a true workout for the face and gives miracles and changes people's lives for real.
And this is something you can't just do at home. You are certified in this specific, because it's using different muscle groups and you've got tendons and all those things in there that need to be worked, correct?
That's correct. You have to be certified in order to perform the buccal massage. Myself, I was certified back in 2019 and actively doing buccal massages, probably over 4,000 behind my back. And it's just, every face is different.
Yeah.
You put your hands inside and you already know how to do it. It's like a face map. You just have to focus on where you feel the stagnation, where you have the tension. People really feel very good after that. Face feels very light. People have more space inside of the mouth. You feel it, they feel it too.
All right, so you've had many of these massages. You go once a month. Why did you first start going to see her, and what have you seen as a result of it?
I initially sought her out because I was having jaw tension related to anxiety that I was having a very hard time quelling on my own. And I did experiment, although I'm not certified, I experimented on doing an intraoral massage on myself, and I was like, this feels really good, but I think having somebody who's really knowledgeable and has a lot of experience and I can just lay there and relax, perform it on me, that would be the best. And
so what did you see as a result?
I really don't have jaw tension anymore, unless I have something really big going on in my life, and then it kind of creeps up, but not now.
Not now. Well, and I imagine, it's so good for your muscles to get massaged. These are just other muscles. So did you notice any lifting in your face or any more skin glowing, that kind of thing?
Definitely. I feel like it has a holistic benefit across your whole face. It makes everything move better. So your face is complex, like Kathy was describing, with tissues of all kinds, muscles, tendons, ligaments, fascia, and your lymph. So all of those fluids that move around in your face, like the massage opens up those channels so your face can really start to operate well and look different, right?
So you were going to, I see you put your gloves on, so you're going to show us what it's like to do the inside?
Yes, so pretty much we work on the face where we start from the upper part of the face, and now I'm going to ask my client, my model, to close their mouth so you don't get bitten. and we can start by opening the face. You really want to focus on releasing the tension. A lot of tension accumulates where the muscles are connecting to the bones.
Like
so
the apples of the cheeks? Is that
yes,
kind of what
so
you're working
we're
on?
working, yes.
Okay.
We really work now on the zygomatic area, and now we can open up the eyes by
Does this hurt?
It's very relaxing.
Okay.
It's very relaxing, and you're really just gently stretching the muscles. You don't go harsh on the face because you don't want to hurt and cause trauma to the muscles, but it really feels very relaxing. So now we're working with the eye area, and we can also massage the temples, and we can go down to the cheeks. It really, you can go back to certain spots of the face. It's not a protocol, you just feel where you have to work more and concentrate, focus on where the tension it's accumulated the most.
As a lady of a certain age, can it help kind of
Yes.
release some of these gels right
Yes,
here?
yes, for sure. So I already started from the upper part of the face. Now I'm massaging the orbital area, the lip area. But after that, we just change gloves and we go down to the lower part of the face where we're gonna focus on lifting, defining the jaws. You really lift the skin and
You're making those muscles work.
Everything, yes. Really, muscles are swimming. The biggest muscle of the face, the masseter, who is actually the strongest muscle of the human body, that's the one that carries more tension and really gives this bulky effect on the face.
So how long before you see some results?
Oh, really, people see results after the first treatment. They feel great, they look great after the first treatment, but in order to see more long-lasting results, you have to go once a month for 8 to 10 weeks. Once a week for 8 to 10 weeks, and just to maintain after that. Usually by treatment 3 or 4, everyone sees the changes. People are like, did you have Botox? Did you lose weight? Really, it's tremendous. It's amazing experience, and it becomes a lifestyle to a lot of people. They're like, this is my thing. I don't care about anything else. I just want my face looking lifted and
I get
glowy
that.
and plumpy. And it's also lymphatic drainage. It's draining the unnecessary fluids that we have retained, and all but great.
All good things.
Sounds
Kathy,
good to
that's
me.
great.
All right,
So,
Kathy,
if we-
thank you so much.
Thank you.
SheerAesthetics.net is where you can find more information.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.